Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing, or with some freestyle jump towards the lake kind of start. Sure. Woohoo! Oh. Oh, well, I guess we're going swimming as well. I think Blakey got more points there. Longbow got quite a good number of points for the flip over. I was just trying to see what cars I could get to land on my roof, and I was going to try and carry some cars and dump some cars into the water, but it does seem like that wasn't quite going to happen. Well, this is what happens when you give us a small dirt ramp by the start line to the race. Well, Blakey's upside down and not made it to the water, as is one of the white cars. The 1 minute mark is when we're supposed to be going racing. Danger Man, did you try and jump the stick? To be fair, this one, I would say that was kind of a minute start. I'd say Chris didn't really jump the start too much on this. So, you know, I'm going to say it's probably okay, but we're going to give Chris a bump anyway, just because we can. Actually, it's a good test to see what bump drafting is like with these cars. By the looks of it, quite possible. Who knows, though? Oh, that's a lot of cars going quite wide through a fast section there. I'm going to guess not everything made it out the other side in one piece. It's probably quite a good guess, really. We're going to be trying to be a little bit careful around here. We had a really good run through the mid part of the corner, though nowhere near as good a run as a Glister's car, but there's just nowhere to go when they're too wide ahead. We're going to be on the outside. That's fine through here. We'll just give space. We'll hopefully get the exit, and we have got the draft from the cars ahead to tow us along a little bit. We're still stuck on the outside. Oh! Stuck on the outside. Well, I think Chris had the GTA 5 foliage got the better of that car. It was seen this time and time again. The GTA bushes are annoying as anything. Basically, you brush them and they grab the car, or they can. Not all of them, and they can grab the car and just spin. And there's nothing you can do about it either. When it happens, you're a passenger. And unfortunately for Chris, that was a spin in front of the pack. Not really what you want to have happen. And there's nothing you can do about it when you've turned in too soon. So, we've got a little bit of a three-car breakaway going on up at the front here. We've got Danger Man leading the way. Now, we have Slipstream and Catch Up on, of course, to try and make the races that little bit more interesting. You don't really want to be driving around on your own for 10, 12 minutes, however long a race might last. Can we possibly get into the draft of that car ahead? If there is Catch Up, when the Catch Up is supposed to be on, it doesn't seem to be all that effective today. There we go, now you can see it starting to kick in. So me and Danger Man start racing each other for the lead, which will hopefully happen in the near future, a couple of corners time. We're likely to slow each other down a little bit. That'll bring Stevie into the fray, and then that'll make a three-car battle for the lead of this one. Do we stake alongside here? Yeah, I guess we can. It is side by side now all the way at the crest, and if we keep fighting, Brazen and Stinty are going to come and join in. Now, I don't really want to be too wide into this. This is a very, very fast chicane. It is pretty much flat out, I would imagine, if you get it right. I had to have a little break, but that was more so that I wasn't side by side with the red car there. We have to be a smidge careful. We'll bounce the curbs through there. So, yeah, we couldn't quite get a pass done just yet. We've got time, though. There's no need to do anything crazy here. No need to do anything too rash. We have got a good number of laps. Okay, we've got cars lining up to join us, but you're not going to be able to escape away regardless because of the catch-up. Yeah, Stinty and Brazen are here now. Oh, do I have a dive through here? No, not quite. We can have a duck underneath somewhere, but still not going to be able to make that one stick. That's fine. We'll wait for again. All we've got to do is bide our time. Wait for a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity. We get a good run. We're to the inside, and we will be through, and we will take the lead. Although we're slow on the exit of the corner, Danger Man's going to fight back on that one. Again, we're side by side. Someone behind us is going to get a good run, I would imagine, with Slipstream and swamp us. Oh, well, now we are three wide down here. Stevie went to give Danger Man a little bit of a push. Stinty has backed out of that. Both of them sensibly decided against it. It was going to be who blinked first. I was expecting to be on the outside of Danger Man, but Danger Man also had a little bit of a lift. Regardless, we came out of that one quite nicely. Stinty gets a good run. Looks to the inside and will probably get the lead. Maybe. Not quite, actually. This is a tough run to the finish line, you know. That is an interesting run to the finish line. You've got to really time that one right if you're going to get that. If you're going to get that victory, because you can get a little bit of a slipstream run, but it's awkward. So yeah, we'll see how that goes on the final lap of the race. Oh, I murdered Danger Man with the littlest of bumps. Damn it, that was the tiniest of tags I was hoping to get going a little bit quicker as well, but has not. Well, yeah, that's a tiny... We'd been doing so well with the little bump draft, had been fine, but that one I actually really go for the contact. It wasn't intentional, just all it took. And the annoying thing is that most places on the track that would be fine. It was just so happens that there was where the lamppost was, and so all it needed to hit. So, well, we've fallen back. It's not completely race over for us. The good news in terms of positioning is that A, the leaders aren't too far away, B, there's quite a big group of cars, so there is plenty of slipstreaming potential, and as soon as they start fighting one another, they're going to be slowing each other down a fair bit. So by the looks of it, it's going to be a 7-car battle for the lead soon. Oh, we get a really big slide coming up that hill. That's a little scary and a little sketchy, but we get away with it. I really like that corner there. That's a fun, sort of like falls away as you go around. Not quite Crest, but it's quite a cool corner nevertheless. Don't have me sat just close enough to watch, but not close enough to participate. That would be very annoying. Can we get an orange car into the fight? I feel like we need an orange car in the fight for reasons of balance and things. Yes, I'm going to go with that as the excuse. For an exciting video, yes, that one. Come on, orange Rapid GT Classic. Let's try and get back into this fight. Got to be really careful with this car. Oh, that's a Stevie pointing the wrong way. Not quite off the map, but quite out of shape, quite out of sorts. Yeah, this car is oversteery as anything. It's okay for a little while, and then the back end just lets go. And when that back end lets go, it's very difficult to catch it. So we've got to watch out for that through some of these fast corners. It is 4 wide up ahead for the lead of the race. I think it has sorted itself out. That's good news. That's what I want to see back here. The more they're fighting like that, they really are slowing themselves down. I'll leave space for the grey car. Oh, good God. Well, the grey car's had a massive accident. I don't even know how the grey car had that death. How did the... if it wasn't the fact that I was in this fight immediately, I would love to have actually been able to see quite what happened to that. It looked like it got quite a lot of airtime and somehow just clipped the floor. Something in it clipped the floor, and that got it really unsettled. Whatever happened, it didn't like it, and it went spiralling through the air. So that is indeed a thing that occurred. Well, we're up to third now, as these lot all came together at the chicane and have given Liam a little bit of a lead. A lead that might be difficult to reel back in if we aren't clever about it. As we've seen, catch-up is not quite as effective around here as we were wanting, perhaps, as you might expect even on what is a relatively fast circuit. Is Stinty going to go to the inside? I really hope not, because this is not a corner that 2 wide's not very good at through there. 3 wide is definitely not good at, and this is reminiscent of that early battle. Oh! No one's got any slipstream or a good run here. Well, that's good. I'm stuck in the middle. Danger Man is... So there goes Brazen. So Brazen does get the best run. This time, yeah, Danger Man thinks better of it. Stinty didn't want to lift out of that fight. We are stuck on the outside through there. Can I get a draft off somebody? Yes, but am I going to have anywhere to go with it? So the reason why I'm hanging back a little bit is that I was going to get a draft. I just had nowhere to use it. Oh, that's a big slide. I very nearly slid straight into the rear corner of Danger Man's car through there. Oh, got nowhere to go with it. Just got to lift on that outside line. We should get a really good tow down here, although we saw what happened to Chris's car when it had a really good tow going up the hill. Danger Man's got the big run. Might even go chasing off after Liam this time around. We've got a mega run too. Oh, have to have a massive go on the brakes there. So I mean, that corner there is flat out when you're on your own, and this is how Gliska's going to catch up to this fight as well and join in. Danger Man got a big clonk on the wall, and this could go any which way actually now. It is very much a 6-car battle for the lead of the race. It's going to be us 6. There's no one else going to have time to come and join us. That wide line is not going to work for me on the exit. It might still, because we can get the tow off of Brazen's car that Gliska just can't get on that tighter inside line. Are we going to be in the right place for a big tow towards the finish line? Are we going to be too far back? Are there going to be mistakes yet? That could always decide this. Oh, Gliska's tried to sneak up the inside. That was a bit of a last-minute snip. That's an iffy place to go for an overtake if the car's not aware, which I wasn't until I was already turning into the corner. It's a very difficult corner to go for an overtake on through there. Not crazy amount of harm done, thankfully, on that one. Side by side for the lead, no, not quite. Everybody sorts themselves out. Here is one big line of cars. Who is going to get the best tow? I mean, we're going to get a good tow from all the way back here. So does Danger Man. No one's really getting a... I've got a big toe, but I actually can't really use it all the way down here. Oh, no. Amazingly, they didn't actually lose all that much time coming off of that. But, yeah, it's drove a bit too wide through a fast chicane. Has not quite worked. We might actually end up losing out to Gliska through all of this. Is there going to be any issues for cars around this final corner? Oh, that was close in the end. That was a good race. Oh, yeah, it's just... There was so many cars to try and work our way through. I think even if me and Danger Man hadn't got together, I don't think it would have mattered. I actually think it came down to Stinty versus Liam anyway. I just don't think there was enough corners and enough ways to try and find a way past. Yeah, Danger Man got up to second in the end. I didn't quite see what happened. I was busy worrying about whether Gliska was going to pass me in that one. We'll take. We get a 5th place. I say we'll take it. It could have been worse. Could have been better. That was good fun though. That was a good fun race. Yeah. Difficult to pass, really difficult to pass around here. Very, very fast circuit, this one. Very easy to get into a lot of trouble. For our second race around here, we have got some sports cars going on. I am driving the Schlong, but that's what it is actually called. Totally. There's a mixture of vehicles. There's this, there's the Pariah, there's the Bestia thing, the Spectre. And so hopefully all relatively balanced. Yes, the modified Pariah is unbelievably fast, but in stock guise is not all that much. I say it's not all that good. It's fine, it's usable, but yeah, we'll hopefully be balanced with this lot. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm not going to find anything to work through there, and that's going to be all big accidents up at the front. We're going to sneak our way past, somehow managing to stay out of trouble all the way through that. Oh, I'll take it, and through the chicane we go. Bloody hell, there's been a big pile up further back. I'm very glad I made that move to the inside. We snuck our way past, and we have got the lead of the race. Now, this won't last, of course. Catch-up is going to bring something towards us. With these cars, I think with the faster cars, the catch-up is more noticeable. I think that's how it works. Possibly. We'll see, I guess, as time goes on. Who we got? Hyper is behind us. Stinty has come out of all of that in 3rd. Yeah, that was a big shunt through there. It's the problem with, I think the problem with a high-speed chicane like that is all it takes is the tiniest of contacts can set off that sort of a crash. With the nature of that corner, all it takes is the littlest of bumps and you're suddenly in all sorts of trouble. Thankfully, as I said, I got a good run and I was able to stay out of that trouble, but yeah, it's easy to end up in that one and easy to find it a bit unavoidable at times. We've had a bit of an iffy sort of run through all of there, and Hyper is now right behind us. Stinty must have made a mistake, is all the way at the back, maybe a missed checkpoint, or something gone on, a controller turned off. I don't know, we'd lost the bright blue car though, that's for sure. Less oversteer in this car, which is nice. I turn into a corner and I trust the car is going to actually stay on the road. I do like it when a car actually stays on the road. Hyper's going to sweep past to the outside, and we'll take the lead of the race. That's okay, it's fairly sensible, clean pass. Our turn to do a pretty similar thing down towards turn 1. Hyper is going to back out of that one. You're on that tight line, you don't really want to be stuck there. And plus, you know, we're at the point of this race now where it's a case of there's no point doing anything too stupid. You know, there's no reason to go too mad. Over the crest we head. You know, we might as well work together a little bit if we can. I can't believe I got away with brushing off the wall there. Gee. That was a recipe for disaster. I thought we were about to have a really big crash there, but we got away with it. We were side by side with the purple car. It's a good pass actually around the outside, make that one stick. But our fighting has cost us some time. You know, at the end of the day, I'm having to lift on the way down that hill, for example, as we position the car again. Yeah, the slipstream gives me a bit of boost on the exit, but you know, just that sort of battling, even though it's clean battling. I mean, it's not like we're doing anything stupid here, but that just cost a bit of time. And well, Ewan and Angus are coming to join us. Oh, that's a big slide up the hill. We will take that position. Yeah, Ewan and Angus are coming to join us. It's going to be a 4-car battle for the lead of the race here. There might even be a couple more. There's behind, not too far behind, are going to come and join. Is Hyper going to go? Oh, he's going to have a look to the inside. I think they went to go to the inside and didn't quite get out the slipstream in time there. Made a little bit of a mess of it. I mean, don't know if you're quite going to get there or quite what, who knows. What I do know is, oh, that's not good. I do know is I got away with that mass. Actually, everyone really got away with that. That's front of car connected to rear of car and a... Why is there somebody on their roof? I saw that very briefly. I didn't have time to figure out who it was. Somebody's had a bad time. Yeah, this has been an interesting, scary lap. I'm just going to sit to the inside. If you want to go past, you can go around the outside if you wish. There's nobody there. Oh, that's a lot of cars have come to join the party now. You know when it was like just two of us at the front and we had this big gap and everything was all good? I miss those times. Oh, big lift through there because sudden massive amount of understeer. We will take the lead back from Hyper though. That was a good run. That's a good overtake. Up the hill we head. Liam is joining the group. Hyper's going to go past. Big airtime moment. Oh god, we've got to try and get it under control now. I mean, we ended up checking up in front of Liam, but that was like, nothing else I could do because Hyper's car was out of control in the air. We had to kind of deal with that because I didn't know where it was going to end up landing. We have all got through amazingly. Everyone did a really, really good job of not having a massive problem through that section, which I'm quite impressed with, to be honest, because that's a lot of cars heading towards a fast corner. We saw what happened on lap 1, so everybody did a good job of like checking up. Everyone did a good job of slowing down to avoid what was going to be some slow cars. Oh, it's just let go. Just let go on the way up the hill there. I guess maybe a little bit of slipstream, those bumps. Something caught out. I just wasn't expecting the... As I was saying, the back of the car stuck to the road. It had been good. We hadn't had any oversteer issues, but yeah, that just let go. I mean, the other cars were sliding as well. We saw Liam's was sideways on the way up the hill, as was Hyper's, I think. So it is quite easy for these things to get out of shape when they're all running close together. Liam got into a wall a little bit there. I've got a great run, but are we going to have anywhere to go with it? Not really. Oh, that's a lot of cars. Team Orange to the lead of the race. Blakey does the part. Danger Man that's stuck upside down over there. We're in this group of cars, in the gaggle of cars at the moment. Blakey with a little bit of breathing space, but of course haven't got any slipstream and is being slowed down by catch-up. I've got nothing we can do really here. It's Liam is fighting for the bestias here. Ewan has got one in this group as well. That may be able to do something. Oh, that's a really brave pass on the dirt there. I've got nowhere to go. We try and push Angus forward because I got nothing else. I got so much momentum there, but nothing I could do with it. We almost lose the back end. Over the crest, off the back of Brazen's car we go, but somehow we kept that together. A big slide from Angus's car. This is a manic race we've got going on here. A lot of us have got very lucky at different points here. I could have had a lot worse time having bumped Brazen's car. Angus could have spun and smacked the wall. Liam may have collected Angus in all of that, though, because we have lost the bestia. It is Team Orange versus Brazen at the moment. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if it stays as that till the end of the race, to be honest. The 7-car battle was getting a bit too much. It was always likely to end in tears, and sure enough, it did end in tears. Oh, I don't want to do that part. So we saw what happened. It's so easy to have a crash there if you dive up that inside. Brazen did actually leave space, whether intentional or just the line that car was on. But it's really, really easy if you don't know there's a car on the inside, just to squish it into the concrete wall. We will take the lead of the race, although overshoot the corner, just carrying a lot of speed that I wasn't quite prepared for. But that's alright. Okay, we have the lead. It is 3 cars at the moment for the lead, with Liam not so far back. Where is Blakey? Blakey's not quite close enough to really do all that much. There's a gap there. There's a bump on the inside I've got to be very wary of. So if we do go for a dive through here, I mean, this is kind of partially, got one more lap, sort of figuring out what we can do in terms of a defence in the battle to the finish line, if it comes down to that. And it wouldn't quite be enough there. Here comes Liam with the bestia to the front of the race. Oh, I almost turned in too soon. Nearly got myself in big trouble there. Go! These can bump draft, which is very helpful. I mean, we've just pushed Brazen past Liam at this point. I kind of don't want to be... Oh, I don't want to be in the slipstream. I definitely don't want to be side by side. Liam doesn't want to either. Blakey's going to back out of that one with Brazen, although Blakey gets a big... Blakey gets a big slide on, and I was just committed on that one. It's like the reaction time to be able to move your car when it does that is... I just don't possess that. I saw it happening. I saw exactly what happened. I just couldn't get my car to avoid that spin. Once it's sort of got sideways, it just ends up in the path of a car that's already committed to going very quick through that chicane. We will have a look. Brazen hits a big oversteer moment up the hill. Doesn't quite end up as far wide as I did. We're alongside here. We're going to clip a bush a little bit. Shame Team Orange friendly fire has been a go. I mean, Blakey's still in 4th place at the end of the day. Could still pick up the pieces if us 3 have a crash, which 3 wide through here is likely to be dangerous. I'm happy to try and cut back underneath, but it's not quite worked. Almost. I think it was a wise thing to do in that one, just not kind of be goaded into that big race there. Blakey's actually still right there with the Team Orange car. He's going to come shooting along and join us. It means I can't move across to get into Brazen slipstream there. From that, Liam is to the inside. Is Liam going to find any space? I don't know. We have got a really good run, although is this run at the wrong place? Is this the run, the wrong place, the wrong time? I don't know. We're around the outside of Brazen. It's the battle to the finish line here. It's going to be... Oh, I don't even know. I think I got it. I think Blakey may have got second in that one. Come on, was it a Team Orange 1-2? Blakey got super close to winning that. I don't know who's done it. We're sitting at the black screen. We're waiting. There's the agonised wait for the results. Yes! Oh, it wasn't quite a Team Orange 1-2. Jeez. That was a close finish. We take it for... I really thought Blakey had got... I mean, that is so close between us. That is 3 cars covered by 1/10 of a second. Not even that. Bloody hell. I mean, Liam wasn't that far back. Blakey must have had a phenomenal run down there. Stinty gets 5th. Great recovery from Stinty with the Spectre up there ahead of Whisker and then Ewan. What a mad race that one was. God dear. That was fantastic fun. That was absolutely fantastic fun. Not just because I took a victory. I mean, it's always nice when you do, but that was a really rather good race. Well, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Stinty for building this wonderful circuit. It's scary and high speed and a little bit difficult to overtake in places, but quite good fun. Quite good fun indeed. That shall be it for today, though. Until next time, a goodbye.